Hey, it's Andrew Downs. I'm proud to support Three Beards Media, and I would love to work with you. If you need merchandise for your company, organization, band, softball team, whatever, I can help. From name brand apparel to promotional items, large orders or small, online stores, and more, I can help your brand stand out. AKC Marketing is local, based in Johnston, and we are an employee-owned business, so our costs are low and our turnaround times are fast. But most importantly, we give you personal service to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Email me at andrew@akcmarketing.com or find me on social media and let's make some cool stuff together. Now sit back and enjoy this Three Beards Media podcast.
Late night shows in a big screen glow. Popcorn's popping, let the credits roll. Debated plots, who's wrong, who's right. Neither backs down without a fight. We'll argue till the sun comes up, but deep down we know what's up. Through every word, through every scene, you're just like me, it's in our genes. Like father, like daughter, it's written in stone. Two stubborn hearts, but we're never alone. Laughing, fighting, loving the ride. At the end of the day, we stand side by side, by side. Sunday dinner, plate stacked high, debating best bites, which sauce to try. You love the heat, I take it mild. Same old story, same old style. We'll argue till the sun comes up, but deep down we know what's up. Through every word, through every scene, you're just like me, it's in our genes. Like father, like daughter, it's written in stone. Two stubborn hearts, but we're never alone. Laughing, fighting, loving the...
Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Like Father, Like Daughter. New intro music, that's pretty dope. It's lit, as the kids say.
Oh, okay. You're already off to a rough start.
Broadcasting live from the AKC Andrew Downs Marketing Studios and primarily sponsored by Revelton Distilling Company, Dan Douglas at Greenberry Realty, and Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. I'm Chris. This is my daughter, Caitlin. We debate things. We argue. She does inappropriate stuff at church, like she did this morning. Tried to accuse me of breaking a 10 commandment when I didn't.
I believe it was caught in 4K by the church live stream. You reaching
in 4K
and shutting my hymnal while we were supposed to be like praying and getting ready to go get communion.
That's not the case. That is not what happened.
That is
you're exaggerating.
roll footage. No.
You're exaggerating. You're exaggerating. I moved. I changed the page that you were on. I changed the page. I didn't shut it.
You shut my book.
I did not.
Caught in 4K and in front of Jesus on the cross. How dare you?
In front of who?
Jesus on the cross.
Yeah.
He was watching you.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. I couldn't help it.
Yeah, man. I love all the families we sit around in church. They just keep it lively and fun. And
I know.
It's always and it just makes the mass like that much more beautiful that these children they're just listening in their lives, and I love it.
At one point, Ben had his two boys, and he was kneeling on the kneeler, and they were literally both sitting on the pew right where he would normally like sit. And he's like, "You can't scoot down. I can hear you. You literally have to be right there," he said.
Oh man. Just such great families. I love it. It makes mass so much more fun.
It was fun. It was fun. It's always nice to have everybody in mass. So
yeah. Speaking of mass, I gave up social media. Well, let me backpedal a little bit. I gave up my primary social media, which was TikTok, Twitter. I refuse to call it X, and Instagram. So
I thought you gave up Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
Oh no, you said TikTok.
Oh no, I didn't give up TikTok. I needed something. All I have is TikTok and Snapchat.
Okay.
But like Snapchat, right. I use more as my mode of communication more than like my iMessage.
Yeah, I don't even know that Snapchat is really social media, is it? I mean, I guess it is.
Yeah, I mean, like but like it's more like day-to-day personal stuff. Whereas
Right.
like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, like it was just too much political stuff, and I just needed a break, and I wanted to take this time to be really intentional with my faith and going to church and being present just with family and friends, and school, just trying to figure out how to balance it all. Whoa, I
don't know. Sorry.
It's just mid show, just playing with tech.
Right. So I gave up arguing politics on social media and online.
How's that been going for you?
It's been very good. It's kept
I
me.
can't check up and check and see if you're following.
I am following my own rules. As a matter of fact, somebody posted something, so I thought I'd come on here and talk about it tonight. As a matter of fact, somebody started commenting on a post that I was of a guy that I was following, and all I said was, I really want to comment here, but I've decided to stop arguing about politics online, so I'm just gonna not.
I mean, that still feels borderline because you're still poking the bear a little bit.
So then I defriended that person. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's the best thing I could do. Can I say? God, all of a sudden that printer kicked on behind me, scared the crap out of me. I was like, "What is the printer going on?" Mom must be printing something.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure Mom's printing something. So yeah. So that's what I gave up for Lent. Can I say?
Well, it's been difficult. There's been many times I've opened up where my Facebook app is and it's not my Facebook app, just like muscle memory, like unlocking my phone to doom scroll, and I'm like, oh, I can't scroll.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't just give it up. I have to post for work for my main job, and then there's so much content that I have to push out for Three Beards that it's just not feasible for me to not have it.
Yeah. Who would have thought that the 50-some-year-old would have more of a social media presence than his 25-year-old kid?
I am who I am. Turns out I gave up Facebook for Thanksgiving.
Yes, yeah. You already kind of did like a pre-Lent.
Yeah, I did a pre-Lent during Thanksgiving, from Thanksgiving to Christmas when I got banned from Facebook. So out of all the things too, not for politics. So
yeah.
What can I say? So
well,
there we go. After the bill last month or last week and the transgender protection class, I just thought maybe this was a good idea for me to get off social media so I don't lose my fucking mind. So
yeah, that's why I did it. I just need I just want to also be more present.
No, that totally makes sense. All right, so when we opened the show, we had a new theme. So I thought we would play, first of all, thoughts on the new music.
I mean, I don't hate it. I like it. Did you like AI generate this song?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, what do you think? I paid some musician to do it?
No, I mean, there are websites where you can go and like do that. I figured you AI generated it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cool that it like fits us. I don't understand the beginning about the butter popcorn. Like, I think the lyrics
because we're talking about movies and things like that. So
okay.
The prompt that I put in for it was kind of what we do here and things like that. So
yeah.
So let's listen to the whole thing, and then you can give me Sarah, your special guest there, can give her thoughts on the full song. All right, so this is what the full song sounds like.
Late night shows in a big screen glow, popcorn's popping, let the credits roll, debated plots, who's wrong, who's right, neither backs down without a fight. We'll argue till the sun comes up, but deep down we know what's up. Through every word, through every scene, you're just like me, it's in our genes. Like father, like daughter, it's written in stone. Two stubborn hearts, but we're never alone. Laughing, fighting, loving the ride. At the end of the day, we stand side by side. By side. Sunday dinner, plate stacked high, debating best bites, which sauce to try. You love the heat, I take it mild. Same old story, same old style. We'll argue till the sun comes up, but deep down we know what's up. Through every word, through every scene, you're just like me, it's in our genes. Like father, like daughter, it's written in stone. Two stubborn hearts, but we're never alone. Laughing, fighting, loving the ride. At the end of the day, we stand side by side. By side. Sunday dinner, plate stacked high. Debating best bites, which sauce to try. You love the heat, I take it mild. At the end of the day, we stand side by side. Same sharp wit, same quick mind, same soft heart. We try to hide through every laugh, through every fight. We're mirrors shining in the night. Like father, like daughter, we both know it's true. No one gets me quite like you. We clash, we bond, we love in the right, but in the end we're side by side. So cue the movie, pass the plate. No matter what, you're my best debate. Through every tear, through all the laughter. Like father, like daughter, forever after.
Right. Well, it took us. I don't know if you saw when we both realized you changed my name to Caitlin and Julie. And Sarah said, "Is that about me or the dog?"
I think I know.
All right, Sarah, what do you think of that new song?
Rock and beat.
The lyrics are a little corny, but the beat does. The beat is
Well,
like
I mean,
a beat.
yeah,
It's good.
it is pretty good. It's pretty good.
And it's pretty good for a free song.
Right? Yes, we'll take it for the free song.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
honestly, the Sigh of the Storm one was really good.
Yeah, that one turned out really well. So
Yeah.
All right, Caitlin,
All right.
you're
Well-
up with your topic.
Well, I introduced today and yesterday a new game to Sarah. It is our favorite game to play as a family. Causes lots of arguments and fights and now jokes every time we play. Phase 10.
She's never played. You've
No,
never played Phase 10
No,
before?
I just forgot how to play. so
It's been
she-
so long, so I
yeah.
had to like reteach her how to play and stuff.
So
And we kept scoring everything. I am the reigning champ, but
We
she
did
did
two
give
out of
me
three. Yeah.
the second round.
isn't playing Phase 10 with just two people kind of like kissing your sister? Like, I mean, there's not much competition.
What?
Yes.
It gets very intense. We used to play card games at the table all the time.
Yes, we did, but not Phase 10. I'm just saying Phase 10 is more of a game for more than just two people.
No, it literally says 2 to 6 players.
I understand what the directions say. I'm saying
The direction.
it's more of a compelling game when there's more than two people.
Listen, well, obviously, but I think
Because then I can play
thought
off of
about it?
other people's stuff, right?
You don't have a third friend, Chris. If you're trying to poke fun at our social circle or the lack thereof, good job.
Maybe I am.
oh my
I'm
gosh.
just saying, get some friends, people.
This is my only one I got.
Yeah, Callie really wasn't. She was more interested in eating the cards than
Right.
playing. So
That totally
was-
makes sense.
Immediately
I get it.
disqualified.
yeah.
It's immediately disqualified.
As a matter of fact, there's a deck of just regular playing cards out splayed everywhere because she got them this morning and chewed up the box.
Unplayable now. Thank
So,
you, Callie.
I'm gonna have to find some rubber bands or a Ziploc baggie or something for her.
Something.
You so
She's the cat.
the claim that I cheated at Phase 10, can we just end this?
Yes,
this
well,
debate?
no, you cheated.
I'm
I tend to side with this one over here.
shocked at that.
Beth Severs was there, 2 witnesses. And,
Oh yeah, because Beth's not going to be on your side
Well, and Mom witnessed it as well. So I mean, you had 3
again.
witnesses.
Again, objection.
Bubba was there
Overruled.
too. We could go get his opinion, and we all know who he's gonna pick.
Yes, not me.
He
Yes.
will give a statement.
FYI, nobody in this house is going to take my side. It's
Oh.
unfair. Mom has unjustly tarnished the entire jury pool in our house.
Maybe you need to like get a cat
The
or
whole jury pool is tainted.
maybe you need like a bird or something.
I do. I need an independent. We need to change venues. That's what we need to do.
You just need something that only depends on you, because if it has mom's gonna, you know,
Right.
just
Right.
do everything for
I'm
it.
like OJ. I'm not going to get a fair trial. Just not.
Needs to have Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, you need a pet so that but it's only allowed to be
Yeah.
in contact with you, so it depends on
Right.
who likes you.
I mean, Bubba is
Bubba
like
like-
that when nobody else is around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when nobody else is around.
And that one time you got
So-
Long John Silver's and he was all up.
Oh, now you're busted, Caitlin.
What?
Mom's
I've only
watching.
said good things about Mom.
You did not. 5 minutes ago is not what you said.
It's caught in 4K. Roll it back.
I'm just saying. She's tainted the whole jury pool in this house against me. I got no shot. No
Oh,
shot.
man. So I was telling Sarah some phase 10 stories. Like, she knows how competitive I get because we used to play Wii games together. And there are times where I actually get like mad.
She's a sore loser.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. No.
And I don't know how
Yeah.
to take that because it was very important in my family because there were so many of us to be, to not be sore losers because somebody would be in trouble because somebody would take it too far and slap somebody in the face. So mom had to shut it down quick and be like, you have to be good competitors. But I understand in your family it didn't take.
Yeah.
No, it did not take. No.
Not
No.
with this one at least.
It all started with Iowa State Fairopoly.
Right. Shocker. Mom's on your side.
The evidence is clear.
You think you're bad at board games and losing games. Try playing a game with my friend Randy Jimenez. That dude will break a board if he's losing.
Well, I discovered a new quirk today.
Yeah.
Playing with Sarah. Every time I put a card down, I'd go, your turn. And I wouldn't even realize it, and I would say it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I sound so mean.
No, because I figured it out. I was like,
Yeah.
I know, honey. Like
You were
just
like,
put a
I
card
know.
down.
And I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
You're like, oh.
And then every time I went, it just was natural. I'd lay a card down. I go, okay, your turn. She'd be like, and I'm like, oh, sorry. I mean, I know you know it's your turn,
No,
but it's your turn.
But then
Oh.
she stopped saying it. I was like, is it
Wait,
my
is
turn?
it my turn?
Is
Right.
I go? Yeah. So I
Well,
the one to say
like
that.
you weren't smart enough to figure out that only 2 people were playing, and once she went, it was your turn.
She wasn't paying attention.
Listen, there were other.
We had
Other-
That
to
would be like our other friend when we would play poker, and if we had the TV on, we could not play poker with him because he would
Okay,
be
that's
constantly watching the TV.
Okay, that's
Be like, hey, dude, it's your turn. Bet. Oh, sorry, I was watching TV.
locked into whatever's on the big screen.
Yes, that's what he did all the time. 100%. Best board game story I got is I spent the night at a friend's house with Scott Woodruff's house, and our friend Jeff Stinson was with us, and we were playing Monopoly, and we had Scott dead to rights on this game. Like he had nothing, but somehow he would scrape enough money by every time he would land on one of our properties to pay it. And he would not quit. Like, I mean, he had like maybe 3 he would not quit. And it was 7 a.m, and he somehow finally came back and won the game because we were just like, fuck it, we're done. Like, but he would not. We played all night long. He would not. I don't know how he would mortgage a property and then unmortgage it. And then we'd land on it and he'd get some money. And then he'd land on one of ours and he'd have to give us the money and then mortgage his property again and then get through another. And then he'd get $200 to pass go. And then he would. I mean, he lit by for like 4 hours. It was ridiculous. It was
That's
absolutely ridiculous.
When I got Iowa State Fairopoly, we had it on the kitchen table for days because I would just come home and I'd be like, all right, let's play Fairopoly. We could be done. Like you're losing,
Right.
lose it or whatever. I'm like, no, we got to play till the end.
I have a.
We moved. So I don't think we ever finished the game.
So we've entered the let's make fun of Tracy portion of the show. Have I ever told you about the Ouija board? Ever tell you the Ouija board story?
I haven't heard it.
So,
Me.
well, the listeners haven't heard it, so we'll tell them. So I go over to your mom's house when she lived with her mom and dad, and her and her friends she had some friends over, and I go up to her room, and she's got this Ouija board out, and I was like, "What is this?" And she's like, "Oh, we played that. We used the Ouija board last night." And I go, "That's not real." And she goes, "Yes, it is. Like it moves on its own." The fuck it does. I said, "No, it does not." She's like, "I'm telling you, like when you pull this out, the spirits and whatever." And I was like, "Tracy, it was made by Milton fucking Bradley. You think they got a haunted section at the Milton Bradley factory that the fucking Ouija boards go through? What happens if a Monopoly board accidentally goes through that fucking factory over there? Like the car's just gonna start running over people?" She got so pissed. She got so mad. And I was like, "It's not real. You're moving it on your own."
Well,
Yeah,
never
the Monopoly, the possessed Monopoly board might have been the over the top. That might have been overcut. That might have been overkill.
Oh man.
So yeah.
And what's your favorite card game to play?
Probably I like Phase 10 because it takes a while, whatever. But it just like if we have regular deck of cards.
Yeah.
I like to play Hearts.
I don't know that we've ever played that one.
I used to be able to play I used to play Spades, but it's been so long since I played that. Hearts is basically you don't want to collect any hearts, or you want to collect them all. So and shoot the moon. So you know what? The other game I like to play is the one that Uncle Mike taught us at Christmas. I can't remember what that is. Uncle game. What? No, not the pony game. No, I'm talking.
That was
this was a couple years ago. He showed us, and Aunt Connie would play it, and it would be like 2 decks, golf. I think. Nope, not golf either.
Oh,
I can't remember now.
You'll have to ask Easter.
Yeah, we'll ask at Easter.
Let's bring some cards to Easter. We'll play outside.
That works. All right, let's go ahead and get a word from our first sponsor, and then when we come back, we're gonna debate these pick 3 cereals. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4 times 16 cereals you can pick. You can only pick 3.
Okay.
So we're going to see how well you guys do here. So let's get a word from Revelton Distilling Company first, and then we'll come back with our first debate.
Making great tasting bourbon requires the perfect combination of ingredients, conditions, and time. The longer it rests, the better it tastes. Revelton Distillery's new single barrel bourbon is made from 80% corn, sourced 100% from Iowa farmers. And unlike mass-produced bourbons, each barrel of Revelton's single barrel bourbon is unique, proofed on when it tastes best. As they like to say, it'll be ready when it's ready. And to ensure the highest standards of quality and flavor, owners Rob and Christy Taylor oversee the production and bottling. Every single barrel. Iowa born, Iowa aged, Iowa bottled. Try the new single barrel bourbon from Iowa's own Revelton Distillery. ReveltonDistillery.com.
All right, we're back. Can you guys see those okay?
Yes.
All right, so pick 3 cereals. You can pick any 3 you want. You don't have to stay in a certain aisle or whatever else. Pick number 1. We'll let Sarah go first. Pick number 1.
Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Okay, that was my pick as well, but not after you just sang that. Steve was my number 1 pick as well.
Okay.
Caitlin, what's your number 1 pick?
Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. Actually, that was going to be my first pick as well. Like you get the chocolate, the peanut butter, you get all the good of Cocoa Puffs and peanut butter Captain Crunch together. Yeah.
Yep. No, totally agree. That's an easy one. Dave Larson has D as his number 1 pick, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then a couple other listeners. Somebody had Lucky Charms as their number 1 pick. So, all right. Pick number 2, Sarah.
Fruity Pebbles.
That's your number 2?
Yes.
Okay. Caitlin.
Fruit Loops.
Jesus. Are you serious?
Yes, I need a fruity. Like every once in a while, I want like a fruity cereal, and I like Fruit Loops because they stay a little crunchier longer than Pebbles.
Lucky Charms for me, number 2. I love the marshmallows. I would eat just the marshmallows if I could.
What were the marshmallows when you were kids? I saw a TikTok about this, that there were different marshmallows when you were a kid than there are now.
What?
Like there was a pot of gold in the 90s. I don't know what it
Oh
was.
yeah, there was. Yeah, I remember
Like
that.
there were like different marshmallow icons, and they've changed, and like they retire some and get rid of some. Like they used to have yellow moons, but then they made them into blue moons because then they added a yellow star. And they didn't.
Interesting.
I've eaten Lucky Charms in the last like 10 years too now. Except for like at a daycare that I worked at, and I would.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had a bowl of. Actually, we didn't get Lucky Charms in our household though. We got Marshmallow Mighties, the big bag.
Marshmallow Mallows. It was the Fairway version.
Dad,
It's the same thing.
Mallow, Marshmallow. That doesn't make sense. It was Marshmallow Mighties.
What was the
No, it was not.
Dino Pebbles or something?
Yeah, it was Dino.
Yeah. All right, Caitlin. What do you want to bet? We'll go to Fairway's website right now.
Okay, what are we betting again? I forgot.
That it's of what it's called. Cereal.
Yeah, it's not Marshmallow Mallows because that doesn't
Yes,
make
it
any
is.
sense.
Yes,
That makes
it is.
Why would they say Mallow twice?
You know what's a good cereal? Is the s'mores.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, no, sorry, that's not
Or
good.
the Cookie Crisps.
Dry.
Ooh, I wanted to buy Cookie Crisps so bad when I was a kid, and your grandmother was like, "We are not buying cookies for breakfast." Why? Because I'm watching my weight.
Crisp either. Not you bringing the tub of butter to a Boy Scouts.
Shut up. All right, there's no need for that.
All right, look up the cereal, man.
I'm looking it up. I'm trying to find it on the other screen here. Hold on. Cereal.
I bet I could Google faster than you can find it.
I'll bet you can't. It'd help if I spelled cereal right. Here we go.
Marshmallow.
Come on. Where's the generic stuff at?
Yeah, it is.
Fairway doesn't have it. I'm right, ain't I?
No, I found Marshmallow Mateys.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe you're right.
Both wrong.
Yeah, because
Yeah, we're both wrong.
marshmallows makes no sense.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, it's Marshmallow Mateys. So I
Yeah.
was closest. So
You were.
She just said it
You
in
were.
a British accent.
you owe me a bag of
All
marshmallow.
right, let me ask you this. What do you think the fake name of Cinnamon Toast Crust is?
crust.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What do you think the generic
cinnamon
name is?
squares.
Cinnamon Toasters.
Oh yes, cinnamon toast.
The Fruity Pebbles. Or no, I'm sorry, the Fruit Loops. What do you think those are?
Fruitos.
No. It's something else. I don't know what it is, but it's not that.
Tutti Fruities.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to the cereals here. Hold on.
Look at our tangents.
I know, right?
All
Okay,
right,
let's
back to
go.
our cereals.
Why am I looking at? Oh, that's here we go.
The screen.
All right. Last one.
Third choice for cereal.
Third choice for cereal is
Is it me?
Yep.
Captain Crunch.
Mm.
lame.
I'm gonna have to
All
go.
right.
I'm gonna have to go cinnamon toast crunch.
Lame. You guys,
Yeah, right. Like
Honey Smacks.
Those
Those
get so soggy
Big
so
board.
fast.
Those are so good though.
They get so soggy so fast. So
they're the
I would
same-
eat the Cinnamon Toast Crunch dry though. That's like one of my favorite just munch on cereal.
I wish I had some cereal right now.
Me
Me
too.
too. Yeah.
Go get some.
All right.
All right. What's the
That's-
next one?
The other one is pick your top 5. You got to pick from each level.
Okay.
So this is a snack, kind of a main meal, Well, I'll just show you. All right, you
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
Top pick from the first level. Can you see it?
You maybe zoom in. Maybe go row by row.
Okay.
Like if you can zoom in a little bit.
1 second.
Press the zoom button.
There we go. Okay, hold on.
Kelly
She
just hit her head.
head so bad.
You guys are so mean.
No,
All right.
she thinks she's playing a game.
All
All
right.
right. My foot.
From the first one,
Yep.
soft pretzel.
Sarah,
I'm going soft pretzel as well.
you guys are just,
No,
it's buttered popcorn.
we
No.
Come
just
on.
And soft pretzels.
Yeah, no, that's what we're thinking about right now.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to the movie, you're going to get soft pretzel over popcorn.
Well, they don't.
No,
have soft
I
pretzels.
have adult money. I get both.
Where do they have soft pretzels at the movies, or am I just poor enough to not see it?
I'll show you next time we go.
All right.
I
But
think you can get soft pretzels at the movie. I think you can.
Mhm.
I just never have. I've never looked, I guess.
All right, I already know Caitlin's answer to the second row.
Yes. Hot dogs.
It's pizza for me. Pizza slice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say pizza.
Yeah, but hot dogs like at a baseball game.
No, because
Delicious.
French fries are right there.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna pick pizza, you pick.
No, you.
No, if you're not going to pick pizza, you pick onion rings.
No, I'm not gonna debate this.
Oh, Willis, and onion rings.
What are you, new to this show, Sarah? That's what we do on here.
The really stringy ones, like that are like
Oh, no, you got to have crinkle cuts. Oh,
I'm-
you're talking about onion rings?
rings. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to have the string onion rings. Yeah, the string. So you can just get a big bunch of them
Yeah.
and dip
Like
them in
a
the
stack
ketchup.
of onion rings.
Yes.
Like a haystack,
Yes.
not French fries. Yeah.
All right. Third row.
What are dibs?
Like the little ice cream, they're chocolate covered
Like,
ice creams, like the Crunch Bar. So they have a crunch outing,
Okay.
like chocolate, but then ice cream in the middle. Milkshake for me.
I'm gonna say dibs. Is
That's mine too, Sarah. Dibs. Yep.
that like Dippin' Dots?
No, those are
Yeah.
they're like
It's
they're,
fine. I said my
they're
answer.
chocolate. You like
Submit.
chocolate covered ice cream.
Submit.
Submit.
Ooh, this one's difficult.
No, this one's
It's not. This is super easy. Coke Zero.
You go.
Sprite Zero.
It depends on my mood.
Oh my god.
Because if I want caffeine or not. If I want caffeine, I go for a Coke Zero. But if I don't want caffeine, I go for Sprite. I think I would reach for a Coke Zero before a Sprite Zero.
Sprite Zero is just that's my girl. She's been with me for
She's been with me.
me when I'm sick, when I'm well. My girl.
Last row.
This is hard.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not hard at all.
Well, then you guys go first.
Do you want your mouth to hurt?
No.
Then you pick Swedish fish. Or
No,
M-
I'm
I'm
picking
picking-
those out of my teeth all night long.
Yeah.
well,
M&Ms. It's
someone
M&Ms.
who doesn't floss. All right.
Someone.
Well, I mean, I'm not flossing in the middle of the day if I'm eating Swedish fish. Right?
Who's eating Swedish fish in the middle of the day? That's like drinking in the middle of the day.
Yeah, you're only supposed to eat it under the cover of darkness.
You're spiking sugar levels in the
Right,
middle
yes.
of the day.
Oh God, yes. That's why I have to take a nap at 3:00.
I'm going M&Ms. I like the
M&Ms
chocolate.
is my answer.
Who wins?
No wins. Obviously.
Whoever wins. There is no winner in this show.
It's me because I have the best taste.
Okay. All right. We're gonna get our last two sponsors ad, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna talk some high school
all
musical.
be in this together.
Yeah.
So, all right. So here's how this works. Caitlin, did we still have the list? Did you write the list down of what we got to talk
No,
about
you
here?
were in charge of the list, sir.
Why do you put me in charge of anything?
Hold on, let me
All
check
right.
the messages that maybe I made you send it to me. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's get an ad and we'll look.
Okay,
All right. Here we go.
that's out.
When energy meets precision, anything is possible.
I'm Carter Hawley, the Chief Energy Officer of the Iowa State Cyclones. I'm full of energy on and off the court, but nothing gives me more energy than helping families find their dream home. And that's where Green Beret Realty comes in. They're more than just realtors. They're a team dedicated to getting things right for you and your family, just like we get it right on the court.
No basket. That was on the floor before the shot. Out of bounds.
Come on! Can you believe that? You can't take that away from me.
That call was absolutely terrible. Are you guys cautiously trying to be this bad? I mean, does your mom not love you?
Have you seen how old my partner is? My back hurts already from carrying him all night. And I've heard enough out of you.
So you're gone.
Fine.
Jim, are you blind? Basket's good. We've got a three-pointer. Sometimes it takes a team to get the call right. And when you're buying a home, you want a team that makes all the right calls. That is Green Beret Realty. And here's the best part. When you buy or sell a home through Dan at Green Beret Realty and mention this ad, he'll make a donation to the We Will Collective, helping student athletes like me thrive on and off the court.
That call's so easy, even we can make it.
Green Beret Realty, because getting the call right means everything. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your home, or if it's simply time to renovate the one you're already living in, you need an experienced mortgage professional to help you analyze your financing options and to make sure the closing goes smoothly. And that's exactly what you get when you call Kyle Lehman at Wintrust Mortgage. Kyle's experience and expertise, coupled with Wintrust's rates and programs, ensures you'll get the mortgage that's right for you. You may even qualify for down payment assistance. Before you reach out to a realtor, call Kyle and get pre-qualified, empowering you to start shopping for the home of your dreams. Call Kyle at 515-473-0546. Kyle Lehman Wintrust Mortgage, 515-473-0546.
All right, and we're back. I got the list. Here we go. So Caitlin's movie that she made me watch was High School Musical. I turned it on, and Mom was like, "Are you watching a High School Musical?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, I'll watch it with you." So apparently we found something that Mom would be interested in. So she watched High School Musical
Because
with
Mom
me.
and I have the same taste.
Right.
Good.
Okay, so when we go through these movies, the reviews are: we give a synopsis of the movie, we give an overall reaction, best or worst character, MVP, plot holes, and then a cultural reference or relevance. So since Sarah is our guest on tonight's podcast, we'll let her give us a synopsis of what High School Musical is.
This should be ingrained in your brain.
Listen, all right, the first one, because the second one's
it's
my
the
favorite.
first one. It was the first one. He'll watch the second one next.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
I
The
turn to give
first
again.
one. All right, so a guy and a girl meet, and they sing together. La 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 la. They fall in love, and then they find out they go to each other's. It's literally Grease in a different font. So if you ever saw that movie, you can pretty much put this together. Only it's PG, so not as interesting.
Not as
The
interesting as
songs
Grease.
are a little worse. I don't go out of my way to sing High School Musical songs. I do go out of my way to sing Grease songs. So, but
So then they find out they go to the same school, and she's like a math nerd and he's like a basketball star.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
they both like try out for the musical. I can't remember why. Like I
Troy
think
gets
they,
like tricked into it. I feel like, right? Or he like puts it as a joke.
yeah, he goes in like last minute. They go in at
Right.
because Kelsey wanted them to because she like
Yeah.
was singing or something. Yeah.
Yes.
And then the iconic song "Bop to the Top" happens with Sharpay and Ryan.
Yes. Bop, 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 bop to the- Yes, man.
And then, but Sharpay is like queen bee of theater.
Mhm.
And so she doesn't like Troy and Gabriella. And also she has a crush on Troy. So she's not digging this whole Troy and Gabriella thing.
Yeah.
While also Troy's friends are like, no, stick to the status quo. Like, don't go
Stick to the status quo.
don't go to be in theater. And then all of I keep wanting to call her Vanessa, Gabrielle's friends are like, no, you're a math nerd. You need to be a math nerd. You're so much better than a dumb theater chick. And then they trick them and they live stream Zac Efron, Troy, saying some mean things about Gabriella that he didn't mean. And then they get in a fight and then they end up like, I don't know, realizing that they made their friends' lives miserable and try to fix it. And then Gabriella and Troy sing together in the musical at the end of the movie and everything was happy again.
Yeah.
And wrong. How many times have you seen this movie?
A lot.
That's not what happens at the end.
Musical number in the gym at the end.
Nope.
The wall. Yes, they do.
It's a callback. It's an audition. It's a callback audition.
That's a callback.
Jeez, my gosh. I can't believe it.
It's not the musicale. Yes.
Yeah, it's not the musicale. Right. Yes.
Next time.
Okay. Obviously, you two like this movie. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hate it.
It's kind of cute. Like,
I didn't hate it. I you know me. I don't really care for musicals, anyways.
For it, but now.
But there are several plot holes that I have a problem with.
All right, so
let's hear them.
We'll address them.
Number one, they're at basketball practicing in their actual jerseys. That was my first. Like, that sucks. Okay.
Okay.
Second.
But they needed it for the musical number.
Second.
They knew they were going to do a musical number. So
Second one is that drama teacher going into the boys' bathroom and the boys' locker room to go talk to the coach when all the teenage boys are in there dressing.
So, boys here, listen.
There's no way.
It was
There's no way that's happening.
We're all girls here. I heard that phrase so much growing up. Come on. It happens.
Oh, man. Well,
Not in this day and age.
No, not in this day and
No,
age.
well, yeah, you're right.
Not in Iowa anymore.
And then what's your...
I'm working on them. There was a lot of them. I'm trying to remember. There was... Whoa, I know. So when do they have a playoff basketball game at 3:30 in the afternoon? Like, every high school basketball game I've ever went to in my life has been at like 7:00 at night.
Yeah.
But a high school playoff game is 3:30 in the afternoon.
Hey, we used to be able to leave early to go to the playoff.
And they just happen to also have the math competition at the exact same time at the same school.
Okay. Well, the athletic director and the other director did not touch base about what was going on after school that day.
Third, he leaves the basketball game in full uniform and is running into the gymnasium and no longer has his basketball jersey on.
What's she doing? Oh my god!
Just has a white t-shirt on.
Yeah.
And then runs back to the basketball game after the singing and magically has his jersey on.
Well, maybe he took it off in the hallway.
No.
It's part of the...
And then at the end, when they do the musical number again, he doesn't have his basketball jersey on again.
Yeah, well, Gabrielle's in a red dress. I mean, they all just changed for this big musical number.
They're constantly
Also,
throwing clothes.
I'm guessing this is a public school, correct?
Yes.
How the fuck are they affording this fancy terrace at the top of the school where they're all hanging out with the plants and the
terrace?
Yes.
The terrorists.
The terrace, whatever that thing is up there.
You mean
the rooftop? The rooftop.
Oh, the rooftop.
Oh,
yeah.
Where
they go.
I don't know. You went to school in Arizona. You went to high school in Arizona.
There wasn't anything like that.
Yeah, well, it was like a college campus. That probably took.
Yes, but
rich people. Honey.
Okay.
Also, those flowers are not surviving out there in the New Mexico heat. That's just not happening.
Yeah.
Those are my plot holes.
Albuquerque's in New Mexico, not Arizona.
Yes, correct. Those are my plot holes.
Phoenix Okay. She bit.
Those are my plot holes.
Okay, who is your favorite character?
Say it.
It's Sharpay.
How can it not be?
Right?
It's so good.
You know,
She's
there's
so funny.
theories, like if you really think about it, Sharpay's the victim in all of this
She
because
really is.
she's been running that theater department, and then these people who don't really care about it, like Sharpay,
Yes.
was
They're
cool
just
for it,
lovey-dovey all the time.
and they
Yeah.
just come in and take her spotlight when that's her dream.
Right.
And she's
Yes,
so
I
funny.
agree. Worst character is her brother.
Yep.
That dude's got serious issues.
Period. He needs
He's
therapy.
kind of creepy. He's kind of creepy.
I think
He wants to be a woman.
He wants to be a sister. There's a whole family dynamic going on there that is not healthy.
yeah, wait till you see the second movie. You see the family.
So you said we went and saw the third one at the theaters. I feel like I remember that. I also feel like
graduated.
here's the other thing. Was not Zac Efron a basketball player in a movie at some point?
17
With
again.
with Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
So I got that movie and this movie mixed up a lot because I was waiting for him to show up and fall in love with somebody's mom.
Oh,
Understandable. He has that MILF essence.
yes. Yeah. I was gonna say something about and I was obsessed with the second movie. I had it on TV, and I would always make you sing the Fabulous song, play the Fabulous song from the second movie, and the Huma Numa Uka Nuka Apawa'a song.
Maliki.
What?
Huma Nuka Apawa'a. Ooh, I wanna waka 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 kiki poo poo poo.
The worst thing that ever happened to us was getting Disney Channel. There's just no doubt in my mind.
No,
I
it
was
was the
a-
best thing.
I was unfortunately not a Disney kid. I was a Nickelodeon kid.
No,
Wasn't that
I was
good?
both.
Yeah,
Did you see
Caitlin was.
the Nickelodeon documentary that came out?
Oh, about
I was-
the about some of the people that. Yeah, you know what? I
And
saw some TikToks about it, but I've never actually watched the documentary.
Oh, you
It's
should.
pretty
It's
good.
really interesting. You'll
It is.
recognize a lot of the actors because they were a lot of what.
It
Yeah, it's
made
like
me
Drake and Josh and those guys, right? And iCarly and
a
Amanda
lot
Bynes.
of
Yeah.
what I was watching as a kid and how it
Hannah
affected-
Montana. No, Hannah Montana was Disney, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Disney.
No,
Yeah.
the Amanda show maybe. is what
Yeah,
you're
the
thinking
Amanda
of.
show with
Oh,
Amanda Bynes.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, well, not rest in
We
peace,
used to
but
watch it
close
all the
enough.
time after school. Every day. We'd come home and turn on the Amanda show.
Okay, well, as far as cultural relevance, I did not find anything. It's a Disney movie, so it's not like I found anything outrageously out of reference.
Flip phones.
There was diversity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's-
that's what I'm saying. There was diversity. There was all that stuff. So,
it had flip
So-
phones. We don't see that
I mean-
technology anymore
Ryan's gay,
right?
obviously.
in real life. Or no, you're saying like his character.
Yeah, he's a character.
Canon. Yeah, the
Ryan
second movie, there are some, you do question it a little bit with that scene with Chad, the whole dance scene.
I don't dance.
Okay, so here is your assignment for the next movie.
Wait, hold on. What's
yep.
your
I don't
what's your
swing that
overall
way.
what's your overall opinion of High School Musical? What would you
I'd
rate
give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay.
7
Number
out of
2,
10.
3 are better. So you'll be crying by number 3.
No, 2 is the best.
Yeah, but 3 you cry because you're nostalgic,
No.
All right,
Like,
what's
really,
your
2 and only 2.
what's
and
your
then-
recommendation for next movie?
Okay, so I'm going to give you a choice of 3.
Okay.
I have,
I have a feeling I know which one you'll choose. I'm going to read the synopsis.
Okay.
And if you've seen these, tell me. Not
All right.
without my daughter. Have you seen this movie?
Mm-mm.
We're gonna take a different path here. So this movie is Moody is an Iranian doctor living in America, and his American wife Betty and their child Mahtab. Wanting to see his homeland again, he convinces his wife to take a short holiday there with him and his daughter. Betty is reluctant, as Iran is not a pleasant place, especially if you're an American and a female. Upon arrival in Iran, it appears that their worst fears are realized. Moody declares that they will be living there from now on, but Betty is determined to escape from Iran, but taking her daughter with her presents a larger problem. It's based on a true story.
Okay.
Misery. Have you seen Misery?
I've heard about it. Kathy
James
Bates.
Caan, and Kathy Bates.
Okay.
Best-selling novelist Paul Sheldon is on his way home from his Colorado hideaway after completing his latest book. When he crashes his car in a freak blizzard, Paul is critically injured but is rescued by a former nurse, Annie Wilkes.
Yeah, I saw
Paul's,
the episode.
I saw
Paul's,
the Family Guy episode. Yeah.
Paul's number one fan, who takes Paul back to her remote house in the mountains without bothering to tell anybody. But unfortunately for Paul, Annie is also a head case. But when she discovers that Paul has killed off the heroine in her favorite novels, her reaction leaves Paul shattered, literally.
Mm.
And Driving Miss Daisy is
Classic.
got Morgan Freeman, Jessica Tandy. It won Best Picture, by the way. An elderly Jewish widow living in Atlanta can no longer drive. Her son insists she's allowed to allow him to hire a driver, which in the 1950s meant a black man. She resists any change in her life, but Hoke, the driver, is hired by her son. She refuses to allow him to drive her anywhere at first, but Hoke slowly wins her over with his native good graces. The movie is directly taken from a stage play and does show it. It covers over 20 years of the pair's life together as they slowly build a relationship that transcends their views and differences.
Mm.
So there's your choices.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Misery.
I knew you were going to choose that one.
The Family Guy clip, but I feel like if I watch the movie, you have to watch the Misery Family Guy
Yeah.
episode.
Okay. All
15-minute, 10-minute clip.
Okay. So that's your assignment. You got to watch Misery.
Okay.
And me
Okay.
too.
Yes.
And you too. Yes, you too. All right. That's been a quick episode of Like Father, Like Daughter. Caitlin, we got anything we want to wrap up with?
And daughter's friend.
And daughter's friend Sarah.
Best friend.
Yes.
Nothing other than I've been doing homework all day and I have one more paragraph to write and then I'm gonna be done with homework because
And-
I'm over this.
Midterms next week. Woo! For both of us.
I'll pass on that deal. So,
Can't wait for spring break.
yay. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Keep an eye out for the rest of the Three Beards Media Network for the rest of our podcast. Coming up in about 20 minutes is a new episode of Old Man Strength. With me and my friend Keith Shraggy, we're gonna talk to Lefty Moore, who is one of the early basketball players for the Johnny Orr era, and one of the people that began Hilton Magic. So check that out on the same channel here in about 20 minutes. Otherwise, you can download the audio podcast of all our podcasts at threebeardsmedia.com. I am your host, Chris Shipley. Caitlin, Sarah, thanks for coming on.
Yes.
And we are out of here.
Like father, like daughter, we both know it's true. No one gets me quite like you. We clash, we bond, we love, we the right. But in the end, we're side by side. So cue the movie, pass the plate. No matter what, you're my best debate. Through every tear, through all the laughter. Like father, like daughter, forever after.